Okay, everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino, and this is my morning report. And we have stuff to talk about as usual. Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021. I don't know where to start. I guess we'll talk about the propaganda ministry. All right. Um, Apparently, we added some jobs. The private payrolls number did show apparently that we're adding some jobs, but it missed the mark. Let me explain this to you in case you don't know. We're not adding anything. Zero. It's all fake. Okay, we are in economic free fall. Our economy, yeah, yesterday they said it's on fire. Yeah, it's on fire. It's burning down. And they're not going to stop with this mechanism until they've created, and they already pretty much have, a slave society dependent on the government, and the government is the central banks. Where's all this cash coming from? All the stimulus money, all the cash for infrastructure rebuilding. Where's it coming from? We don't have it. We're broke. The world is broke. It's the banks that are like, hey, how much cash you need? That's what they're doing. I think you get that. So anyway, with that said, they are desperately, and you know who they are. I mean, this is the mainstream media. This is, the propagandists, the people who have an agenda here, and they're all being paid off by the banks. They're being told what to say and when to say it. It's a credible thing. People just get strung along. If history has taught us anything, it's that via the media outlets, you can convince people of anything. Anything. It's just a matter of, twisting the truth, getting people afraid of something, keeping them afraid of something, mind control. I mean, that's what it is. That's what this is all about. It's so sick and twisted, and you know that. So look, we're not adding any jobs. We're losing 800,000 people a week to first-time unemployment benefits. They got us locked down. Thankfully, certain states now are telling people, hey, you know what? You don't need to wear the New World Order device across your face, Texas being one of them. The moment they lift this ban on masks, people will start to thrive again. People are being forced to do something that they don't want to do. Again, no free thought. You can't think for yourself. No free action. You can't go anywhere. No free movement. You can't go anywhere. This is the New World Order. It's about time that we start to speak out against all this stuff. I mean, are we... What is this? What's really going on here? I think we all understand. But again, the stranglehold that the central banks have on everyone, they're not going to let up on it yet. They're not done inflating. They are going to vastly inflate like you have no idea. And they need a mechanism to do it. They shut down the global economy to finish their final solution, to buy it all. So forget the mainstream media, the nonsense, the garbage. We're adding jobs. We're not adding anything. 10% GDP, we're negative GDP. They can't let you know what's going on. And I know you get it if you follow this blog. But it's amazing to me how many people will buy the propaganda. Oh, it's on TV, so it must be true because they won't lie to us. No. Anyway, with that said, trading doesn't start here for about 45 minutes. The opening bell doesn't go off for about 45 minutes. Stock futures are pretty much flat. Nothing going on here. The 10-year yield, people, watch the 10-year yield. It's a little higher today, this morning, pre-market. They've been managing this over the last couple of days. I really sincerely believe it's some kind of a test. I don't know what they're going to allow to happen. Again, there is going to be a moment where we get a massive sell-off here in the debt market. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they do. It is going to happen. But they're going to rig it further. Again, they're going to institute this new Operation Twist, buying long-term bonds, selling short-term bonds. Twist. Can't make that stuff up either. But this is the environment we are in. It's so sick. Right now, the dollar is a little stronger. You got crude oil getting a bit higher. Gold and silver are taking a hit right now. You got cryptocurrencies doing very well. Bitcoin over 51,000. Okay, look, we know what to do. We know the spots to be in. They're going to play their game and we are going to play ours. I say this all the time. And what this means is, I mean, at its core, central banks are going to inflate on an epic scale. We haven't seen anything yet. So what do we need to do? Self-explanatory. Be out of the dollar. Be in other assets, hard assets, gold, silver, cryptocurrencies as well. I know there are still so many naysayers here, and they're wrong. They've been proven to be wrong repeatedly over and over again, and they just don't get it. They don't understand the mechanism here. They don't know what's really going on here. They're part of the dumbed down crew. Very sad. Very, very sad. With regard to this market, they're going to keep propping it up. They're not done. Understand what I'm telling you, that the central banks are not done by a long shot. They will not allow a real recovery to take place. They're not done buying it all. They're working in concert around the world to finish their final solution. We have a one world government, people, and it's the banks. It's not anything else. It's the banks running the entire world. And again, just wait. A whole new set of rules are coming, and they're going to enforce. They're going to enforce whatever they want on the people as they create this slave society dependent a world slave society dependent on the government, and the government is the banks. Period. All right, look. I think I outlined a lot of the stuff here that's important for you. Keep your eye on that 10-year yield today. The dollar as well, crude oil, the unholy trinity I talk about all the time. That's it. That's where we are at. And for the long run, people, we know what we should be doing here. And don't fall for the propaganda. I know you don't. The lies, the misinformation, the distractions is out of control. It's out of control. You know, and the only way we can do a thing about it is by raising awareness. Is by maybe putting our foot down and saying enough is enough. We're not letting you, these people out here, control us anymore. This is not the way it's supposed to be. No free thought, no free action, no free movement. Yeah, that's their agenda. We're not going to allow that to happen. And I hope you understand what I'm talking about. All right, look, I'm out of here. This guy here loves you a lot. Please share the video. I will see you later.